which is what we need to do to support our immune system in this time of stress and what's going on in this country. So as you may know, stress and immune system are interconnected, meaning that when you are dealing with stress into your body, it does impact the function of your immune system. So immune system at the end of the day is what allows your body to fight infections. Every day you're exposed to some type of bacteria or viruses, different pathogens. And when your immune system is strong and working properly, your body is able to get rid of the infection. The problem arises when your body is weaker, your body is depleted, your immune system is not working like it needs to. And then when you're exposed to a virus like the flu, for example, you develop symptoms, you get sick. You may have body aches, fever, chills, stomach problems, so on and so on. As you may know, we've been dealing with this pandemic for almost a year now, for quite some time. It is the time of the flu and cold and different infections that we are more at risk to get this time of the year. So stress is really important because stress, when your stress hormone is high into your body, it directly impacts your immune system. It shuts down your immune system. So it's really important to talk about this aspect of the problem. So there's different things you can do to help with stress. We use different herbs, for example, like ashwagandha, aloe basil, lavender, rhodiola, for example, ginseng. So there's different products, different herbs you can take, you can drink, you can make a tea out of it, and you can sip on it at night, for example, to calm your body down. So what happened is people get stuck in a fight or flight situation. When you are in a situation where there's a risk, a danger. For example, you walk down the street and you suddenly see a tiger. Okay, what would you do? So you run or you fight, right? Of course, most people will run from this type of animal, but the point is that you have this rush of stress hormone in your body, this rush of adrenaline, and you have two options there. The problem is over time, people get stuck in that fight or flight mode. So your stress hormone stays high. And that's a concern because in the morning, your stress hormone should get higher. That's normal. So when you get up, your body makes more hormone in the morning. And as that day goes, it declines, it goes down. But when you're stressed throughout the day, it tends to stay higher, or you can actually stay pretty high throughout the day. And then you get stuck in the situation where it stays high 24/7, okay, which is not normal. And then you can't sleep at night. You have insomnia. Your sleep is not deep. You are in this turn toss situation. You just don't feel well. You feel anxious, nervous, and like I said, sleep problem, headaches. You may have some GI issues, digestion issues. So it's really important that we take care of the stress, which impacts the adrenals. Okay, the adrenals are small glands that we have on the top of your kidneys, mid-back, and the adrenals are the glands that make the stress hormone throughout the day and makes more hormones, but this is what we talk about today. So like I said, there's some herbs we can use to help decreasing the stress hormone. Like I said, the ashwagandha, you can read green tea, lavender, aloe basil. I mean, there's many things you can try. You can also try to take like milk thistle or some type of liver support, because the liver is in charge of eliminating this excess of stress hormone. So when your stress hormone is high into your bloodstream, you need to find a way to detox, to eliminate that, so it goes down throughout the day. So a lot of people have fatty liver or not optimal function of the liver, so it impacts your body to eliminate the stress hormone, and your body believes that you are in that stress situation all the time. So it really tenses your body, your adrenals, your muscles, and you just feel off from it. So this is one thing you can try, some herbal teas or some herbs to regulate your stress hormone. And of course, when you have a lot of stress into your body, you actually use a 10 times more minerals. So you deplete your minerals 10 times faster than when you don't have stress. So all the time you become deficient in magnesium, for example, which is really important for your adrenals to deal with stress. Okay, so it's a vicious cycle. So you get more stress, you become deficient in magnesium, and then you become more stressed, and so on and so on. So it's really important to assess your mineral deficiencies to make sure there's nothing there. And not just magnesium, but we can look at zinc, potassium, calcium, chromium, and all different minerals. There's 50, 60 different minerals you can look at to make sure that you are not deficient in one of them or several of them. But magnesium seems to be the most common one that I would see with people. So most people would need to take some magnesium supplement in moments of stress if it lasts more than a few hours. Okay, it's normal to have stress, but it lasts hours and days and weeks and months, like I have seen in years, actually. So you need some type of mineral supplements, okay, along as maybe B vitamins. Okay, B vitamins are maybe the most important when it comes to regulating stress hormone. And the B vitamins that you get at the store are not the real stuff. They're not the food-based vitamins. They're synthetic. They are the fake. They don't really support your adrenals. They don't really help your body. Actually, on the other side, they can impact the function of your adrenals, your liver, and different things because they're really hard to process. They're really, like I said, they're fake, so they're not the real stuff. So your body has a hard time to digest those supplements if your body digests them at all. It has been shown that 95% of those vitamins actually are not being processed by the body. They're just being eliminated. They pass through and being eliminated when you have a bowel. I'm a big fan of one supplement specifically from Standard Process. It's called, it's a B vitamin. It's called Cataplex B Core. So it's a bunch of B vitamins, the full spectrum B, food-based, and it's really, really calming. It helps with anxiousness, nervousness, insomnia, neurological issues, headaches. It helps your body to detox better. It helps your adrenals to calm down and to eliminate this excess of stress hormone. So this is what you can do physically to help your body. On the other side, there's a few things you can do to help stress mentally with your mind. People would work out, for example, exercise. It's really good to blow off some steam, to release some pressure. You can meditate. You can listen to calming music. You can pray. You can read your Bible, read a book, play some games. There's many things you can do with that. You can in this time of the year, since the pandemic, we've been recommended to wear some masks. For example, there's some places they have to wear the mask. There's a mandate on that. And we don't see people smile anymore. We don't see people's faces. We just see the eyes. We don't know how people feel. You can simply make a compliment. Okay, sometimes I do that. I meet people. It's like, good to see you. And, you can just buy this happiness just by a compliment. It's easy, simple, and you just lift people up. I see that all the time when I meet patients in the office. It's nice to see your face, for example. It's nice to see you smile. Good to see you. Have a good day. God bless you. There's small gestures like that you can do to just cheer people up. People are depressed. People are stressed out. It's really easy actually to do that. And if you had that happen to you, you just know it feels good to receive a compliment. So why not doing it on the other side? You can actually connect with positive people. Okay, there's so much negativity today in our world. Social media, Facebook, Twitter. I mean, it's all it's just negative. It's just anger. It's just pessimistic. There's a lot of bad energy coming from social media. So I recommend to cut it out. Don't spend hours on this. Don't spend it out. I have some patients actually that they actually deleted the account, they are not on social media anymore, and they just feel better. Don't watch the news, it's all negative. There's nothing good on those different platforms. There's so much time you can do. People spend hours every day on Facebook, scrolling down, or Twitter, responding to comments and getting into these different fights and arguments. It just depletes your body and it depletes your mind of good energy. So just be surrounded of positive people and positive energy. Um, to me, just doing that, I've been doing it for a few months now. You just feel better. You have more time and more focus to do something else, and it helps to get rid of this stress that's coming from the outside, from the exterior. Okay, and lastly, love yourself. God created the way you are. You come with your weaknesses, your strength. Everybody is different. Everybody is unique. So learn how to love who you are. Focus on your strength, or improve your skills or your talents. If you like drawing, why not spend more time to improve your skills, or to draw different things, or paint? Why not learning an instrument, or start reading some books, or be with people, play some games? I mean, there's different things you can do to remove this negativity and bad energy around you. And it has been shown that just doing that, it can actually reduce drastically your stress level into your body and your stress hormone. And that helps to boost your immune system. It has been shown that just by laughing, for example, or being around people who like to laugh, it can boost dozens of times your immune system, and you're much less at risk of getting infections from cold and flu and so on. So we all know that laughter is the best remedy. And this is true from a scientific point of view. From a physiological point of view, it does boost your immune system. This is the best thing you can do. Just have a good time. Maybe watch a funny movie, So these are a few things you can do to help with stress, which directly impact how good your immune system is. So these are a few tricks, a few things you can do. And next time I'm going to be talking more about the nutrition side of it, what we need to do to make sure we optimize your immune system with food, for example. But you have to take care of your mind first, your mental, your brain, and make sure you implement these small tricks to help you with stress. So if you have any questions, you can let me know. You can write a comment below. On this note, Merry Christmas to you all, and God bless you.